Hi friends, this is Leigh from Agápē Studios, coming from Edmonton, Alberta. It is super dry and hot here the last couple of weeks. It's been about plus 34 or 35 to 40 Celsius here. Apparently, some of Alberta is on fire, or BC. We're getting a lot of smoke today. It's been interesting. Welcome to Behind the Scenes as I take you a little bit further into my experience as I share with you my passions and other things that I explore aside from my art that I make that's making its way around the world. And in the first year and a half that I've been started, I have pieces from East, West Coast in USA and Canada. So I'm very proud of what I've been doing here, and so happy and excited to keep on exploring that and to get my art and my message of love out into the world, that it is possible to do so and to love ourselves and the experience and tie into gratitude for it. And so I want to go a little bit further to share some of my other passions. And first off, I just want to introduce you to someone that's been in my life for about 25, 26 years now. We go back a long ways, so you're going to be seeing her a little bit more and more my experience, as I am a singer and a songwriter, and I like to dabble in that quite a bit and just incorporate it into my life. Has been a big part of my world. I've had her since before I had kids, and with that being said, I'm not going to play anything tonight, but I would like to introduce a segment that I would like to call "What the Did He Just Say?" And so for anybody that doesn't know, that was an F note, and at that, we'll be exploring this a little bit later. But by this segment, "What the F Did He Just Say?" I want to explore another passion that I've been experiencing in my life, and I like to do a lot of writing, and through that, I've been experiencing automatic writing, where I'm able to connect to other dimensional frequencies, especially when I tie into a place of love and gratitude. I'm able to raise my vibration enough to connect to my higher self, to my spirit guides, to my angels, and to other higher dimensional entities that are out there, as we are also interdimensional beings experiencing a human experience as a soul having a human experience. So if anybody doesn't know, I'm just going to put this out there, newsflash, that we are not alone in the universe, and it is possible to be able to connect to other out of this world entities. And so in my automatic writing, last night I received a channel and a message that I could barely keep up with in my pencil could just barely keep up. So I was encouraged. It is so one of the civilizations that is reaching out in here for us to, as we experience our ascension in from darkness to light, is the Pleiadians, and they are here to help us as we heal and as we make our ascension path into higher awareness of consciousness of who we are as humanity, individually and collectively. So at that, I would like to share a writing that I channeled last night, and it was had Pleiadian. It just came through as a Pleiadian message, and it was called "The Many as One." So if anybody is skeptical about this, that's pretty cool, because I was at one time too, coming out of heavy indoctrination of religious beliefs and dogma. But the more and more I was able to look within myself, the more and more I found answers as to who I am and what this experience is. So I just encourage you guys to just listen to the words. These are not my words. There are some words in here that I wouldn't normally use because they trigger me. So what came through in this message is that if it's triggering me, it's just something that I have to be with and just let it be. As for what the message came through, so I'm going to honor that, and I didn't change the words that came through in this message, but it's just some of the words I just wouldn't use because they became jaded to me. But it's just, for me now, that's Spirit showing me exactly what I need to look at if it triggers me, so I honored it and kept it. So with that, anybody that's still with me and following along, let me know. Well, we'll just see what comes out in the reading, and if it resonates with you, and at the end, if you're still with me, awesome. And then we'll talk about a little bit about it after that and go from there. So this message is called The Many as the One. I am that. And it goes, each one of us are equipped with the most powerful of technologies in the cosmos. We just have to learn how to operate and activate it, the human body. It works perfectly well whether you picture it to be bad or good. In both, there truly is only good. And if you kind of just squeeze the O's together and good as a interconnect, it's represents to me duality, and that there's no separation, and that duality is just the one experiencing itself in another vibration, and it's in another perspective, and it's up to us to alchemize that duality within ourselves. So I'll continue. It works perfectly well whether you picture it to be good, bad or good. In both, there truly is only good, or God, supporting you wholly with unconditional love and non-judgment. In your supporting you wholly in your choice to believe that you are unworthy of God's love. In loving support, Spirit will support you in your free choice to believe those things, and so shall it be. I am that. I believe it to be true. So if you choose to believe that God's love is separate from you, then that is what your outer world will reflect. It will reflect back to you exactly what you feel inside. See yourself in everyone, as we are all of us acting out this movie of life, creating what we believe to be true. You manifest that shit. It's all you. We are the one that has been broken and divided into limitless possibilities and experiences, reflections of the divine's mind, getting to know itself, I am, through our individual eyes. So if you feel within yourself hate, anger, guilt, suffering, shame, lack of abundance, worthlessness, confusion, any thought that is of a negative polarity, masculine overload, you are the one that believes those things, and so shall it be, as is your free choice to believe that to be true, your truth. As the universe will bring those people and situations that reinforce your beliefs of those lower vibrational thoughts. These are things ego uses to trick your mind into believing that you are separate from the love that we all seek to find, but can never seem to find it, because we choose to believe that love can only be found in that of what you see physically, but not what we feel inside. It is hidden in the last place that we would look, within. And the side note they wrote was ego stands for easing God out. So we can never seem to believe that so much love is possible. We digress into a state of dis-ease, not at ease, that will, if you don't know by now, you manifest that shit. And you alone, you attract what you believe, reflected back to you mostly by people, things, situations that piss you off, and trigger you and trigger you. All of those people are also a piece of the divine energy, a soul having a human experience, that have agreed to bring you those situations, a soul agreement, before you entered this physical reality. And that is spirit showing you within that person what you need to look at within yourself and accept that you have in you all of those things that you judge attracted to you. Accept that in that you have in all of the things that you've judged, those judgments will be attracted to you. Sorry, so I'm just trying to still decipher this. This is a new channel for me, so bear with me as I go through this. So if you find, loved ones, that you feel unsupported or unworthy in any way, the next time something pisses you off or triggers you, take a step back, breathe, ask yourself, isn't that interesting? I am that. I feel what it is that Spirit is showing me that I need to look at and accept within myself, so that I no longer can judge that in another, because I can now see it within myself. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me what I need to see, so that I may now, with gratitude for your loving support, I may release that and feel lighter in the heart. Release that which does not serve you. Reevaluate your beliefs and your definitions to see everything from a new perspective. They use the analogy of the cylinder, the shadow of the cylinder. On one perspective of view, you will see the shadow of a rectangle, and on the other spectrum of view, you'll see the shadow of a circle. But the truth of it is all perspectives are true, but at the core of it, it's still a cylinder. So they use that analogy to show that all paths are valid. And so they continue, it is time now to let go of your judgments, as we are all reflections of one another, the many who are the one. Believe in love. Have gratitude for your experiences, as truly each one was created by you. And so life happens for you, not to you. Now, knowing this, ask yourself, why do we choose to keep punching ourselves in the face? So it's said. When we see bad things happening, it is not because we hate each other. It is because we have come to choose not to love ourselves, and we began to collectively believe it. And so we descended in consciousness. And so it shall be. And still is, because we hate so many parts of ourselves, even without consciously realizing it. So when we realize the fear of believing that we are worthy of the love of Mother, Father, God, and step into knowing that love for ourselves is and can and will be true. Believe that love is true, and so shall it be. The world could change tomorrow if we choose it to be, and if we believe it to be, and if we feel it to be, that love is true. It is time to reflect, to love yourself, and that will reflect like a mirror back to you, and you will experience love as you will be supported lovingly in your free choice to believe that love is yours for the taking, and so shall it be. Remember how powerful you truly are, because, you guessed it, you manifest that shit. P.S. Lighten up. And the name that came with this is, with love, Isa of the Essenes. And this was channeled on 07/19/2024. Transmission ended at 11:44 p.m. And the last words was Soham, which is a Sanskrit word for I am that, he, she, as one. So that's just one of the channelings that came through for me. And if that resonates with you at all, any of those words to really help you to look within yourselves, to realize that you are the one that you have been waiting for. You are the healer that can self-regulate and learn how to find that balance within yourselves when you start to inquire who you actually are underneath the masks that we wear and the identities that we attach ourselves to in this physical reality. And I encourage you to look a little bit deeper than that and explore the possibilities of something greater outside of ourselves, and that something great is within ourselves. And once we'll start experiencing great things when we realize that we are already part of something great, because that greatness is us. So with that being said, if it resonates with you, please share this message and get it out there, as I only want to encourage you to explore a place of love within yourself, to help you to understand what it means to go within, and the tools on how to recognize those lower vibrational thought processes within yourself, to be able to be aware of it, so that you can switch your frequency and use your emotional state to balance for gratitude for what's coming up for you as we create all of our experiences. And when we realize that we are not separated from the love of the divine or the love from within ourselves, then we collectively begin to change the world outside of ourselves, as we only see everything in non-judgment and love. And that's how we transcend from darkness to light and create new earth that is upon us, coming in this new age of Aquarius. So please share. And I would also like to jump in here and offer my services for tarot card readings. I'll put a link in the description below, as I like to facilitate a channel for you where we can connect to your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, and to bring in the messages that you need in your spiritual journey as you awaken to greater aspects of yourself. And it can be so confusing on how to navigate this matrix of this earth school in this physical dimension, and understand how when we understand how we create our reality, it begins to be easier to release that which does not serve you. So if this interests you in any way, please click on the link and book a channeling or a tarot card reading, which comes with the channeling. It's an hour session, and you will be booking through Agápē Holistic Yoga and Wellness, which is in collaboration with my wife Angela, who also has a lot of healing modalities that you can connect with as well, and programs that will help you along your spiritual journey. So I encourage you to look at her website as well, as if you book a channel or a session with me. My sessions usually run at $88 for an hour. But there is a discount code that we're offering. I believe it's Family20, to give you $20 off for the next few weeks here. And as I want to help to facilitate that channel for those beautiful messages that are specifically for you and your journey, to help guide you on which next steps to take to guide you towards your highest potential. So if this interests you in any way, or you know anybody that is looking for some guidance, please reach out to me, Leigh Manzer at Agápē Studios, and book a session with me or my wife through Agápē Holistic Yoga and Wellness in the link below. I hope to hear from you, and I really hope that you share this content. If it resonates with you, leave a comment as for what comes up for you in this message, and I would really like to hear from you and your input, because everybody's perspective is so valuable to me, as we are all reflections of one another. So I'm interested to hear what comes up for you, and what sparks excitement in your journey today. So Namaste, friends. Stay grounded, stay collected, and remember that we are on the Fool's Journey, or also known as the hero's journey, and you are the hero, and you can also be the villain. So the cards always shows where we are in our journey, and just a reminder that the world is at your fingertips, and all you have to do is learn how to use the vessel and the technology that your divine spirit is housed in, to navigate this experience, so that you can hold the world in the palm of your hands instead of it being just out of reach at your fingertips. So if this interests you, reach out to me for those messages from your higher self that always comes through in the conversation and always comes through in the cards. And so please reach out to me, message me, leave a comment, and I'm so happy to connect with you. Namaste, friends. Have a nice, awesome weekend.